afternoon and welcome to the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Festival, live here on TV5. I'm Dan Wells.
And I'm Christy Desert. It's a beautiful day for the parade. We are coming to you live today from downtown, and take a look at all the people around us who have gathered behind us today. The parade truly is one of the highlights of Autumn Leaf, Dan, and it's evidenced by this crowd today.
You can't even beat it. There's so many people. It's a beautiful day, but we did have some weather concerns earlier in the week with some storms, even snow last weekend. Could you believe that? But today it's turning out to be a great day for a parade.
It absolutely is. It's just absolutely wonderful.
It can't even be better. Let's head to street level to check in with Jessica Curry for a preview of what we'll find down there. Jessica.
It's a beautiful day out here. The sun is shining. There's a slight breeze, and we're going to get around the lower 70s today. So if you are coming out, make sure you dress a little on the cool side. You can see around me, people have heavily lined both sides of Main Street in Clarion. Everybody with smiling faces, anxiously awaiting the beginning of the parade. And as I look down Main Street, I believe it's about to begin.
Thanks, Jessica. Today's parade promises to be one of the longest and best ever. The parade honors some local high school athletes as our grand marshals, and you'll get to see the Clarion University homecoming royalty. Plus, all your favorite bands and floats. It's all ahead in the next 2 hours or so, so make sure you stay right here with us.
I can't even believe what a nice day, and we had snow last week. Can you believe that?
I know, Dan. Thank heavens it actually cleared up. And this reminds me of Autumn Leaf last year. It was absolutely beautiful like this. But a couple years ago, it was absolutely freezing. I remember sitting up here in a blanket, and it was absolutely cold.
Well, we've surely been blessed today.
Exactly. And it's absolutely wonderful, as you can see, the huge crowd out here. Last year, Chris Kirkpatrick was here. Unfortunately, he was unable to attend this year. But, you know, that's all right.
But Karen Pope has done an amazing job with this parade every year, so definitely kudos to her.
Exactly. And here we go. We're going to start kicking off our parade here today. The Pennsylvania State Ceremonial Unit started here in 1995, as we see marching by. This unit participates in special events and ceremonial. The Color Guard is active in parades, public events, charities, public safety events, and memorials. They also post colors for conferences and conventions. The members of the ceremonial units do this on a part-time basis. The Color Guard is activated as needed. And look at those wonderful guys.
Yeah, the Color Guard is from the Roy Calvin McGinnis VFW Post 7073 from Parker, Pennsylvania.
Wonderful. And as we can see coming down the road right now, in a few minutes, there they are. They're coming down, marching so proudly. Welcome to the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade, presented by National City, the Pennsylvania Lottery, and Clarion University. We would like to thank our proud sponsors for their continued support throughout the years. The theme is 20 Centuries of Autumn, and our grand marshals are the 2000 Clarion Area Boys Track and Field Team and the Clarion County 9 and 10-year-old All-Stars. So sit back and enjoy the show.
That's really actually great that the grand marshals are the area glorious sports. Exactly. Definitely. You don't.
Karen Pope had the right idea this year by celebrating our own and what has, it just brings people together, this Clarion town.
This festival is home Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to more than 500,000 people. That's amazing. It is amazing. And at this parade alone, there's going to be about 110,000 people here. So absolutely unbelievable. The veterans of the Clarion American Legion Post 66 are from the Korean War, Vietnam War, and World War II. Post 66 has more than 530 members.
Well, it is the American Legion's purpose to assist their community veterans any way they can. They sponsor Americanism and patriotism through oratorical and ethnic contests in their schools. The Legion supports community activities such as Legion Baseball and local charities. They participated in all patriotic holidays and military funerals. On state level, the Legion sponsors such activities as the Scotland School for Veterans Children and State Police Week.
It's really good, those guys walking by. It's so patriotic. It's wonderful.
Makes you proud to be an American.
It does. It does.
And just look at the shot of the crowd today, Dan. It is absolutely packed here on Main Street in Clarion.
Boy, when they say 110,000, you can definitely see it here.
Definitely. See, we don't need a big celebrity to draw a lot of people.
I know. Well, we have you here, Chris.
Exactly.
So.
That's all we need.
This unit pass passing us by right now is the Craig E. Fleming American Legion Auxiliary Unit 66. The participants, are Judy Schitt, President of the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 66. Also participating is Helen Marie Williams of Clarion. Helen, who just turned 90 this year, is the oldest member of the auxiliary and has been a member for 65 years. Also in the car is the youngest member of the auxiliary, Abigail Hess of Falling Water, West Virginia. Abigail is 10 months old and has been a member since the day she was born. Abigail, who just happens to be the granddaughter of Judy Stitt, the auxiliary president.
And marching proudly down the street, rich in tradition of Clarion University's Golden Eagle Marching Band, an explosive group of 130 musicians, as is recognized as one of the finest university bands in Pennsylvania. With participation from both music and non-music majors, the group rehearses all semester and have a 5-day camp before classes begin. The repertoire ranges from classics to contemporary with traditional fight songs. The band appears at all home football games and has been featured at many professional football games and high school band competitions. 2000 Clarion University Golden Eagle Marching Band is under the direction of Dr. Casey Teskey. Let's take a listen. I think twirling a baton, Dan, is absolutely just, it's great, because I don't know how they can do that. They just flip it in the air, and it takes a lot of talent.
It does take a lot of talent. All these students really, their time, effort, going into this parade, getting prepared, and being at all the football games. Wow, what a commitment.
And you can actually see that play today in the game at the stadium, which kickoff is right after the parade today, so make sure you head on down to the CU Stadium down there.
Advised them.
Just look at those backflips. Wow. There they go stunting. Takes a lot of talent there. A lot of Clarion University spirit. You can see them again also, well, later today at the game. And coming down, marching with our wonderful flag, as we can see, the American flag carried by the men and women's rugby teams is sponsored by VFW Post 2145. Included in the VFW vehicles are post commanders. And Don Montgomery, 1999 Volunteers of the Year, Esther Montgomery, and Ray Fleming, Lady Auxiliary President Bobby Lawrence, and Ladies Auxiliary Senior Vice President Pam Bedison. And Dan, if you noticed earlier today, I think they might have, our people at home might have heard the lovely C-130 flew from over top head of us today from the Youngstown Air Force Reserve.
Yes.
And Air Force recruiting representative is Major Schreiber. So.
Do you actually know what those C-130s do?
No, what do they do?
They do tactical airdrops for cargo, and they fly about 250 miles per hour.
Oh my gosh. I couldn't imagine going that fast. They sure made a lot of noise, though.
Absolutely. Make sure you watch TV5 in the coming weeks for rebroadcasts of this parade. Also, you can watch Clarion area high school football games on TV5 Monday nights at 7 p.m. And you can't forget to watch Feedback with Mark Despotakis every Tuesday and Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., followed by Clarion's very own TV5 News, which definitely provides you with comprehensive coverage of Clarion community. It's all here on TV5 News.
And following right now, behind the C93 van, is the Clarion University dance team. And it is led by Captain Kristen Adams and co-captains Brooke Reiner and Kelly Maxwell. The dance team sponsors are Adventures and C93. So let's see those girls dance. They're really getting into that music there.
Definitely. Don't you wish you could dance like that?
Hey, I used to dance for 12 years, bud.
I wish I could dance like that. Let's put it that way.
We know you don't have very much rhythm in you. Alrighty, and right now we can see our float judge, Robert Carbog Jr. He has been an art teacher at North Clarion High School since 1971. He has significantly developed and advanced the art program at North Clarion since he began work there. He has had several other achievements, including Washington Township Supervisor, Roseville Fraternal Lodge Secretary, and co-founder and president of the North Clarion Players. Robert Carbog is also the current political editorial cartoonist for the Clarion News. And Fran Shope was the assistant athletic director for Clarion University for 21 years and has been an Autumn Leaf Festival Verizon Communications Parade judge forever.
This portion of the programming was made possible through a grant by the Captain Loomis Hotel and Restaurant. The Captain Loomis Hotel and Restaurant is located at 540 Main Street in Clarion and offers dining as well as a nightclub. The restaurant and nightclub are open 7 days a week for your convenience. Call Captain Loomis Hotel and Restaurant, 226-8400.
This portion of the programming was made possible through a grant by Fox's Pizza Den. Fox's Pizza Den is located on Old Route 66 in Clarion and offers all-day delivery. Phone 226-5555. That's 226-5555. Fox's Pizza Den is open 7 days a week for your convenience. Phone 226-5555.
This portion of the programming was made possible through a grant by the Carpet Barn. The Carpet Barn is located at 470 South 5th Avenue in Clarion. The Carpet Barn is open Monday through Saturday for all your carpet needs. So call the Carpet Barn, 226-7332.
Standing out from the crowd is easy when you stop in at Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall. Whether you're looking for junior trendy, girls, or fashion for women, they have it all with many different styles. With our newly expanded shoe and accessory department, you're surely to find that special touch to enhance that new outfit. And if you have a fashion question, our experts are here to help. That's Fashion Bug, located in the Clarion Mall, just off Exit 9 of Interstate 80. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Sunday from noon till 5.
Right now, you're seeing right in your screen the Boy Scouts of America. Cub Scout Pack 51 of Clarion. Clarion Masonic Lodge 277 is the charter organization.
And they're throwing out candy as can be.
Right after these guys is the Borough High School Marching Band. It continues its tradition of excellence with new field show and parade programs featuring the music of the rock group Chicago.
Well, this season, Dan, the band will be performing in several area parades and festivals and is honored to be a part of this year's Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. The Borough Marching Band has performed in Dollywood, Six Flags Great America, and most recently as part of the Voices of the Future series in Navy Pier in Chicago, Illinois. Let's take a listen. great crew.
On your screen right now is the Allegheny Valley Search and Rescue Dog Team. It's based in Knox and has approximately about, well, 25 members, it says here. The team has become a useful tool in the search and rescue efforts of local law enforcement agencies. The team currently has a variety of dogs, including German Shepherds, Bloodhounds, mixed breeds, Labs, and actually what's their current edition?
Well, this is what I heard, that their latest addition is an Airedale Terrier puppy.
Wow. Training those dogs is, like we said about the other dogs that just went
lives.
bad, saving people's lives in a long and tedious process.
Well, heading on down the street right now, the Sisters of Theta Phi Alpha and the Brothers of Phi Delta Theta have teamed up for this year's Autumn Leaf Festival. The members of these two organizations have built what they call the Autumn Celebration. The Autumn Celebration commemorates 20 centuries of autumns past. Its progression down the parade route is symbolic of the movement into the future. The Autumn Celebration also commemorates the very first autumn of the 21st century as well as the new millennium. So come join in the Autumn Celebration with Theta Phi Alpha and Phi Delta Theta. My goodness, it's a cake. How cute is that?
And here is homecoming car number 7. It's made up of Abby Tyson and Tim Powelson. Abby Tyson is a junior early childhood education and elementary education major. She's a graduate of Black Hawk High School, and she's sponsored by the Delta Phi Epsilon sorority. Tim Powelson is a junior elementary education major. He's actually from Hermitage, Pennsylvania, and is a graduate of Hickory High School. He's sponsored by Clarion University students.
First unit coming down the street is the Legion of Honor. They are the ones that always lead the parade with the shrine to keep painted in Arabic order.
I don't even think we need to do an introduction for these guys.
Not for these gentlemen.
They do so much wonderful, wonderful community work and service for all over, actually, America. It's the Shriners.
Exactly, Dan. And did you know that all the men in today's parade are members of the Masonic fraternity as well as being the Shriners?
I didn't know that. There's a lot of information that we have on these guys that people probably don't know. Actually, the first Shriners Hospital opened in Shreveport, Louisiana, I think, right?
Wow, that's exactly it.
In 1922.
And all the men on the street today, as well as donating their time, have paid for their units, uniforms, and all travel expenses out of their own pocket so that the message of the Shrine Hospital may be spread in today's parade. And all the money received for the parade are donated to the hospital program, which is absolutely wonderful. These guys are absolutely incredible, and this parade could not go on without them.
Well, they have about 30 entries into this parade.
That's exactly it. And it's always everyone's favorite. You can see them driving in the street down there doing their circles, the little zem. That's always a favorite with people here.
They have the Legion of Honors, the Crawford County Motor Patrol, let's see, the Arab Patrol, Oriental Band, Director Staff, Motor Patrol, Clowns, Tri-Wheels. It's great. They're just made up of so much different organizations coming together under that
That's exactly
Shriner's name.
And here they are, ready to do their little performance, zipping around the streets of Clarion. Dan, have you know that these Shriners, they have helped more than 625,000 children?
That's an amazing number. Do you know there has been approximately $982 million spent on the Shriner hospitals?
Wow. It's a lot of people getting involved.
It's a lot of people getting helped.
Yep, that's exactly it, even better than that.
Okay, a little bit of specifics on the hospital.
Street. Jessica.
Right now I'm talking to Kelly Andrews. She's originally from Pittsburgh, and she is a freshman at Clarion University. Yep. Well, it's nice to meet you, Kelly. And being a freshman at Clarion University, you know that Clarion loves their Autumn Leaf Festival, and I'm sure you heard a lot about it. So I'm curious, what did you expect before you actually got to experience the Autumn Leaf? I expected nothing like this. Everything is so much more than I thought it would be. And I think it's so much more going on up here than I originally thought would be going on, and it's just unbelievable. I thought it'd be some little fair, and it's not. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival. Thanks, Kelly. Welcome. Back to you.
Thanks, Jess. Once again, we're taking a look at the Shriners. They are driving down the street right now on Main Street of Clarion. And we'd like to welcome all of you once again to the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade.
47 years of growing tradition from like 15 units to what do we have now?
162.
Unbelievable.
It's just unbelievable.
Constantly growing festival. What you're seeing on your screen now is part of the Shriners unit. I mean, there's about 30 different organizations comprised underneath the Shriners name that have come and shown a little bit of their talents to us. Wow, look at that view.
Wow.
About 110,000 people here today.
Exactly it.
It's a beautiful day here in Clarion. It's about 72 degrees, a nice breeze, and couldn't be a better day for the Autumn Leaf Parade.
Exactly. And there's been a lot of good stuff going on all week as well. They had Foodstock 99 last year. They broke a world record. Actually, there wasn't even a record set. They actually set one. So Clarion is actually in the record books right now. And also they did Foodstock yesterday as well, so Foodstock 2000. And they basically probably raised about a lot of stuff. We don't have the official count as of right now. We might have that later. But they did a great job with Foodstock. And yesterday, of course, was the wonderful Crafters Fair, where they line all along the streets of Clarion.
My mom was here. Your mom was
My
here
mother
as
was
well.
here.
I think people actually just take the day off. All those women just come down, and you just have to stay out of the way.
And when I was talking to Karen Pope the other day, I asked her about like where different people come from, like different vendors and things, and she told me that they have people that come every year from Florida, from out like Midwest. It's insane. It's crazy, and that really shows that this is such a big organization, big unit, and just everyone wants to be here. Down the street right now, we have the Kilty Band. Just listen to them go.
I'd love to be able to do this. There's approximately about 525,000 members in Shriners.
Great. And well, this year they made it a point system that they all had to attend the event here today, so that's why there's the most Shriners ever. I just don't know how they don't hit each other when they leave.
I know.
Skill driving.
The most important thing is, I mean, there have been 655,000 children helped by Shriners Hospitals. 625,000 kids. Look at that shot overhead. Right down Main Street, Clarion, Pennsylvania, the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Parade. Looks like somebody was actually hit by a car. We're going to take care of that. They have assistance on the scene right now.
There's a medical personnel there from the hospital as well.
definitely some concern from folks all over the place. Hopefully, we're hoping that the person hit by this car will be okay. There are Clarion Hospital staff on the scene, and they seem to
looks like they're all right.
Looks like everybody's okay, just a little frightened. What a scary event.
Yeah. Luckily, she's all right.
Absolutely. The best thing about it is that Clarion Hospital staff is on, and I mean, these unforeseen events are taken care of, and thank God it wasn't a serious accident.
Exactly.
We're just going to sit here and let you watch a little bit of the events going on Main Street, the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. First off, we really have to thank S&T Bank for providing all the technical service and all the help for making our production possible.
Exactly it. Look at this. They're on their
What
side.
skill.
Wow. I wonder how long it actually took them to learn how to do that.
I'm Mark Despotakis, and I would like to invite you to a first-of-its-kind event to be held here at TV5, the Clarion Town Meeting. We are asking you to participate in a town hall meeting with local community leaders, including the Clarion County Commissioners. Do you have questions or issues that you would like to see addressed? If so, then this meeting is for you. We will tape the meeting on Thursday, November 30th at 7 p.m. here in the TV5 studios. If you would like to participate, call us at 393-2398. Hurry because seats may fill up quickly. Join us for a Clarion Town Meeting right here at TV5.
Hey kid, boyfriend wants to know if that girl will go out with him. Pass it down.
Hey, Grandma, ask the girl on the end if she wants to go out with this loner.
The young man wants to know if the girl over there is a donor.
Somebody wants to know if you're an organ and tissue donor.
Yes.
Hey, me too.
Are you a donor? Make sure your family knows your decision so there's no question later.
This portion of the programming is being made possible through a grant from the Clarion Agway, located along Main Street in Clarion. The Clarion Agway offers a wide selection of lawn, garden, pet, and farm supplies. They also offer a large selection of power equipment. The Clarion Agway is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturdays from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. That's the Clarion Agway, located at 1130 East Main Street in Clarion. Phone 226-9270.
Feedback starts now. And I said, you know, wouldn't a better name for a movie to come out now? And I think I'm going to make the movie or write the book. It would be a great book to have. And you can call to get her book. You can also find it online. And I have a feeling I'm going to be rather opinionated. People I know so. Let's ask them about scheduling. Why is it that students have such a problem here with?
Tune into Feedback with Mark Despotakis every Tuesday and Wednesday night beginning at 7:30 p.m.
We're totally out of time. No time to talk to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
And coming down the street, we're going to see our next homecoming car. Katie Nee is a sophomore elementary education and special education major. She's the daughter of Patrick and Loretta Nee of Arnold and is a graduate of Valley High School. She's sponsored by the Delta Phi Epsilon sorority.
And her escort is Adam Parks. He's a sophomore communication information systems major. He's a graduate of Chinook Valley High School.
Yes, sir.
And he's sponsored by the Delta Zeta sorority. Guys always sponsoring somebody, aren't you?
I know. And riding down the street in this next little convertible, we have Raymond Austin, Clarion Borough President. He has lived in Clarion since 1959. He taught at the Clarion Area School for 36 years, retiring in 1993. He was appointed to the Borough Council in 1992 and has served on all of the borough committees.
Homecoming car number 10 is right behind him. Maggie Lockett is a freshman elementary education and special education major. She's sponsored by the Delta Phi Epsilon sorority and is a graduate of Trinity High School. Do you want to take the next one, our escort?
McCabe. Well, he's a freshman secondary education and social studies major. He's the son of Jim and Jinx McCabe of White Oak and is a graduate of McKeesport High School. He is sponsored by the Clarion University students.
And homecoming car number 11 is Monica Williams. She's a freshman dual communication and marketing major. She's the daughter of Diane Rofo of Greensburg and Alan Williams of Jeanette. She's a graduate of Greensburg Salem High School, and she's sponsored by Zeta Tau Alpha sorority.
Well, Brian Schultz is her escort, and he's a freshman information system major. He is the son of Janine Brown and Du Bois and is a graduate of Du Bois Area High School. He's sponsored by the Clarion University cheerleaders. And we see those pom-poms flying down there, Dan. They're going to be heading down the street anytime soon.
Who is that? Actually, it is the Flash Dance Drill Team, but we'll get to them in a little bit.
We'll be seeing them in a little while.
There's Jessica,
Right now, I'm with State Representative Fred McElhatton. And boy, you were just so cheerful in the parade. Did you enjoy yourself?
I loved it. This was a great year. Every year is a big year, but this is probably the biggest and best we've ever had. I've been in the parade for about 15 years, so it's tradition for me, and every year it just gets bigger and better, and I just love it.
Well, that's wonderful. I hope you and your family enjoy yourself today.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Thanks, Jessica.
All right, and right now we're seeing, thank you so much, Jessica. That was absolutely very nice. And right now we're seeing the Flash Dance Drill Team from the New Bethlehem area. This drill team has been in existence for the past 7 years under the director and choreographer Lori Smith, and instructor and assistant director Tammy Brown and Deb Aaron. Flash attends nearly a dozen parades each season, as well as performing at community functions. This year the group ranges in age from 6 to 15.
Variety of ages.
Exactly. Well, the Flash Dance Drill Team would also like to thank the Clarion community for the opportunity to perform here today. They hope you enjoy their enthusiasm. And they will be performing today, actually, Flash in their non-competitive unit, Mini Flash, to perform to an all-time crowd favorite, Old Time Rock and Roll. Let's hear them go.
Alumni Association Distinguished Volunteer Award winner. Callan's experience includes 3 years on the Clarion University Foundation Board, 3 years on the Spring for Scholar Auction Committee, and is a member of the Capital Campaign Celebration Committee. Who's up next, Chris?
Dr. Brian Dunn received Clarion University's Alumni Association Distinguished Faculty Award. Dr. Dunn is Professor of History and the Chair of the Historical Department of Clarion University. And the third person riding in the car, Dan,
is Chuck Ware. He received Clarion University Alumni Association's Distinguished Alumni Award. Ware has previously been employed as a corporate vice president for OWN, Illinois. He retired in 1986 and moved to Texas, where he ran cattle ranch for 13 years. What an interesting lifestyle.
It is. In our next car, we have Ron Patrick, who's the president of the Clarion University Alumni Association. Ron is a 1976 graduate of Clarion University, and along with him is Larry Jameson. He's president-elect of the Clarion University Alumni Association.
Wow, look at that view. And actually, kind of coming off the screen, there we are, is the Charms Drill Team. It consists of girls from Sligo, Reimersburg, and surrounding communities. This year's instructors are Cindy Hartle and Marcia Simpson, with Dave Hartle providing the music. The Charms Drill Team would like to thank everyone responsible for this year's Autumn
How
League.
cute are those little smiles? And the specialty units are sponsored today by Big K. We thank Kmart for all of their support.
And here into your screen comes the Clarion Limestone High School Lion Marching Band. They're from Strattonville, Pennsylvania. The Lion Marching Band consists of 40 students in grades 8 through 12. Entering its 5th year as director of bands is Mr. Scott DiTullio. Assisting the band is Miss Emily Alderton. The band has participated in the Corsica 4th of July Festival along with several other, and is a proud participant of Verizon Communications Autumn Leaf Festival Parade.
An enjoyable performance as always. And cheering their way down the street, the Clarion Limestone cheerleaders come to you with great pride and dedication to their high school. They are proud to be here representing their fellow students and athletes. They would also like to thank their sponsors, Alaba Distributors and Niswan Construction. Go Lions!
Throughout the centuries, many great things have happened, from the invention of paper to the establishment of the Clarion County, and actually in 1939. The Wolf's Camping Resort, Wolf's Den Restaurant, and Wolf's Den Bed and Breakfast are pleased to sponsor this float, depicting events from each century.
Well, we all started out as children, and autumn, of course, was our favorite season. Well, here representing children of the past are the children of the future, doing what we all love to do in the fall. Of course, Dan, play in the leaves.
Definitely. What a great float.
It is absolutely wonderful. And driving down the road right now, Renee Bowenkel is our 1999 Citizen of the Year. Well, Renee has been described as modest, caring, hardworking, and driven. The 1994, Renee successfully created Pennies from Heaven, a fundraising project for Clarion County children. She has single-handedly raised over $28,000 towards this worthy project. She has received the Sam Walton Business Leader of the Year Award for the achievement. Renee volunteered in Food Stock 99, which collected 38,750 canned goods for Clarion food banks and pantries. She is also involved with Food Stock 2000.
There we go. It's the Stars Drill Team from Reimersburg, Pennsylvania. Consisting of approximately 40 members, the drill team has 3 groups, 2 competitive groups and 1 non-competitive groups, named the Tiny Stars. The competing senior group is led by Captain Stephanie Burns and Lindsay Johnston. The competing juniors are led by Captain Donnie Priester. All 3 groups are under the direction of Teresa Smith, with help from Deanne Laughlin, Donna Hawk, and Susan Murray. The group is sponsored by Murray Contracting of Reimersburg and Sheer Heaven of Sligo. There are those tiny stars on your screen right now.
And coming out up, we have, oh, you can see that banner rolling into your screen. We are proud to announce the Distinta Theaters as one of the new sponsors of the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. The Distinta Theaters are located in the Clarion Mall and offer 7 screens with stadium seating. Just so you can catch a movie at Distinta, no other theater will ever feel the same.
About 140, 70 degrees out, downtown Clarion, Pennsylvania, reporting to you the Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. Definitely the highlight of the week, wouldn't you say?
Exactly. People come from miles around just to see this parade. Oh, it's Grimace. What would a parade be without Grimace? McDonald's. We love to see you smile from your hometown McDonald's.
One of my favorite restaurants.
I'm sure.
One of your favorite restaurants as
Yeah.
well. Don't try to pretend you don't go there. Because everybody goes to McDonald's.
Exactly.
Couldn't be a better day though. Like we were saying, 70 degrees, downtown Clarion, 47 years of autumn. And what's the theme this year?
It is actually 20 centuries of autumn.
Couldn't be more appropriate.
And there's Grimace.
Look at that overhead shot, Main Street, Clarion, Pennsylvania, 110,000 people.
And actually, Dan, how we were talking about that Tainesta Indian Festival before, well, the 2000 Indian Princess and Brave are here at the Autumn Leaf Festival Parade, and the princess is 8-year-old Alyssa Dryhop, or by her Indian name, Little Turtle. Alyssa is the daughter of Debbie Dryhop and Terry Dryhop.
And the Brave is 7-year-old Jesse McFarland, or by his Indian name, Running Wolf. Jesse is the son of Marcy and Dan McFarland.
We can call you your Indian name, Dan Chatterbox. What a nice book.
And right after these guys, well, you know what, we'll stay on for a little bit. And up next is the Tempest Drill Team, the 2000 season of the first marching season of the Tempest Drill Team. Tempest is comprised of children ages 6 to 19 and several adult volunteers. Tempest is based in Knox, Pennsylvania, and accepts members all year long. Look at these little guys. That's Tempest Drill Team. There you go.
Well, Dan, you remember how we were talking about those KDKA personalities?
Yes.
Well, one of them is rolling down the street. Oh, he's so excited, as you can see him waving to the crowd right now. Jeff Brazella. He is coming down the street. He's our next person in the parade. Well, he joined KDKA in May of 1996. He currently works at the Weather Anchor for Weekend News. Jeff also makes his way out to 100 elementary schools a year to educate kids about AccuWeather Advantage. He began his career as an on-air personality and show producer at WBTY-FM 96 and WRRK-FM Magic 97. Then he traveled to West Lake, Texas to forecast the weather on KRG-Web TV. He now lives in Sewickley, where he loves to play sports and be involved in the community.
And right behind him, it is Jackie Smith. She joined KDKA in November of 1995 and is currently co-anchor of the Weekend News. Jackie began her career as an associate producer and an assistant editor at WSYX-TV in Columbus, Ohio. She then moved to camera work in Evansville, Indiana, and she worked on health news. She's a graduate of Ohio University, and she now resides in Robinson Town. So 2 KDKA
They just come from miles.
personalities.
And as Miss Teen, we are coming right down the street. The 2000 Miss Teen is Bethany Moore. She is the daughter of Gene and Kevin Moore of Clarion. Bethany is currently a 10th grade student at the Clarion Area High School. The Miss Teen first runner-up is Emily Reiter. She's the daughter of Julie and Ron Reiter of Shippenville. Emily is a 10th grade student at Clarion Area High School. And the Miss Teen second runner-up is Greta Hamburg. She is the daughter of Kate Huffnagel and Paul Hamburg of Clarion. Greta is currently an 11th grade student at Clarion Area High School.
Look at that view. People have not left. It's been growing, 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 and we're very proud to present this whole float to you, or this whole parade to you, I should say.
Exactly, Dan.
The next float up is the Clarion Bobcat football team and cheerleading squad. Our own Bath and Body Shop at Crooks Clothing is proud to sponsor the Clarion Bobcats football team and cheerleaders. Their float, Centuries of Autumn, Seasons of Football, and Showers of Achievements, represents the last century of Bobcat football. As District 9 champions, most recently in 1997, and KSAC champions in 1999. They are on their way again this year with an undefeated record of 6-0. The cheerleaders were picked to represent Clarion at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando and also attend an elite All-American cheerleading competition. The Bobcats would like to thank the community for their support. There they are. What community support?
That's exactly right. And once again, Dan, we'd just like to thank S&T Bank for providing us with technical assistance for today's parade. Everyone getting involved, absolutely wonderful.
They have been such a help with making this production possible.
And make sure we're going to be re-airing this broadcast throughout the week, so make sure you watch TV5 in the coming weeks for rebroadcasts of the parade.
Absolutely.
Also, you can watch Clarion Area High School football games on TV5 Monday nights at 7. And you don't forget to watch Feedback with Mark Despotakis every Tuesday and Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., followed by Clarion's very own TV5 News, which provides you with comprehensive coverage of the Clarion community.
That's the Mercer County.
They are coming from all around. The 40 and 8, an honor society of legionnaires created in 1920, draws its origin from World War I. Millions of American soldiers in France were transported to the front in narrow French boxcars called voitures, which would only hold 40 men and 8 horses. Remembering the close brotherhood of the Boxcar Days, a society of 40 men and 8 horses were formed, and local voitures began organizing as outstanding legionnaires were invited into membership. Membership is still by invitation only.
And look at that view of the Brookville Area High School Raider Marching Band. It's under the direction of Rita Fair with color guard instructor Dawn Ruffalo. The band is led by student drum major Korean Conway and guard captain Candy Seifert.
And if you're wondering, Dan, where you've seen these bands, they performed for the Pittsburgh Pirates at Kennywood Park, Lakeshore Marching Band field competitions, and at their own Brookville Laurel Festival. And right now you are taking a look at the Clarion Area Junior Chamber of Commerce, or JCs. It's a group of young people dedicated to community service and leadership development. They are responsible for various activities, including the beautiful baby contest, the Autumn Leaf Kitties Parade, and the Christmas shopping for less fortunate children.
It's a great group.
Community service, that's all it's about.
Where's dinner?
Well, I thought you'd be a couple of hours ago, and I put everything away, so I
What is this? Pizza? Pizza?
If you had just called me, I would have known what...
Dinner ready. It's a pizza.
I didn't know you'd be so late.
Is it too much to have dinner waiting when I'm home?
Please don't be so loud.
Don't tell me what to do. You shut up.
I thought you'd be home.
I can get pizza at work.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'll do something better. I'll fix you something better. Let go of me.
Get in the kitchen.
No.
Well, it hurts. Do you want to see what hurts? That's what hurts. That's what hurts. Now get up and clean up this mess. Shut up.
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
For information, call 1-800-END-ABUSE.
Hi, I'm Mark Despotakis, and I would like to invite you to a first-of-its-kind event to be held here at TV5, the Clarion Town Meeting. We are asking you to participate in a town hall meeting with local community leaders, including the Clarion County Commissioners. Do you have questions or issues that you would like to see addressed? If so, then this meeting is for you. We will tape the meeting on Thursday, November 30th at 7 p.m. here in the TV5 studios. If you would like to participate, call us at 393-2398. Hurry because seats may fill up quickly. Join us for a Clarion Town meeting right here at TV5.
Well, Dan, we told you about those antique cars before, and here we go, starting us off.
It's the first of several antique vehicles in today's parade belonging to Blaine Booth. The first one is a 1950s Ford truck. Beautiful condition.
Absolutely beautiful.
Here's the next one. Roberta Brown owns the next antique vehicle. It's a 1956 Ford Crown Victoria. Boy, impeccable condition.
Absolutely. And we have a Channel 11 NPXI person coming down the street right now. We have Rebecca Thompson. Well, she joined Channel 11 News in 1997 as a consumer investigator. She has previously worked at WWMT in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and as a special projects producer at WJBK and WDIV in Detroit, Michigan. Thompson lives in Cranberry Township with her husband and daughter.
Oh, here's the next antique car. It's a 1967 Chevy Impala. It belongs to Bill Kersey. I wish I could keep my car that clean.
Yeah, me too. I wonder how much upkeep and maintenance actually goes into putting these cars together.
I would imagine unbelievable amounts. But it's a perfect day to see these cars because it's 70 degrees, sunny, warm, perfect day for the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade.
And here, coming down the street right now, waving those flags so proudly, the Elderton Junior Senior High School Band, which is led by drum majors Jeremy Seraphin and Jamie Stitt, captains Megan Olher and Charlotte Kunkel, and head majorette Angela Altmeyer. They lead the color guard. The band is under the direction of Mary Gibbons. Let's take a listen. Performing service projects. And we saw President Donna Oberlander waving to the crowd.
Look at that view. Right down Main Street. Beautiful Clarion Day. Up next, right on the camera, is the Clarion Lions Club float, representing 52 years of service to their community. Their motto is "We Serve." The club is represented by their president, Dave Foulsey, and their secretary, Ivan Young.
And once again, we want to welcome you to the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. 47 years of a wonderful Clarion spirit shown here today in today's parade. Now this next band, Dan, is actually one that ranges so much in age. It is absolutely incredible how people can actually come together. This is the Motley Brass, or Mostly Brass, and they're 15 years old, excuse me.
Yeah.
Well, Mostly Brass is Oil City's area community band, and it's under the direction of Bob English, and it was organized in 1986.
This is an all-volunteer group with ages ranging from, like you said, 12 to 87 actually. In addition to playing concerts, Mostly Brass performs in the area nursing homes, churches, social functions, and parades.
And I think that's wonderful when you have older folks and young people coming together for one wonderful cause.
Absolutely. And now from the other side of the state, we had people from Pittsburgh and all those local affiliates.
Exactly.
And now we're on the other side, State College. It's Jay Patrick's love for the weather that was noticed while he was enlisted in the Navy. He was offered a spot at the Naval Forecasting School and went on to complete his degree in San Diego, California. He's currently WJAC-TV's chief meteorologist. Patrick is a member of the American I can't even say it.
Meteorological.
There you go. There you go, Society.
Tongue twister.
And the National Weather Association. He holds an AMS seal of approval, which is only awarded to a very limited number of broadcasters. Jay is joined by his wife, Monica, and two daughters, Andrea and Jillian.
And also from WJAC-TV as well, we have Jeff Lekulich. He is the reporter for WJAC-TV out of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Jeff is also a Clarion University graduate. He interned at KDKA-TV before landing his first television job with WPXI-TV Channel 11 in Pittsburgh. Today, Jeff is one of the newscaster's 6 staple reporters as the station's Bedford Clarion bureau chief. When Jeff attended Clarion, he was very involved in activities including the Clarion Call, TV5, the rugby team, and Kappa Delta Rho fraternity.
Yeah, we knew him. He was here a few years ago.
Exactly, and look at this car rolling on by, Dan. It's another antique car.
Yeah, Marie Browser owns the next antique vehicle. It's a 1954 Ford Victoris two-door hardtop.
Beautiful.
I wish my car looked like that.
Me too.
What's coming up next?
Well, Dan, we have another one of the wonderful bands marching their way down the streets of Clarion. Hailing from West Sunbury, Pennsylvania, the Manitou Warrior Band is comprised of 63 members and 27 dance and drill members. The band is under the direction of Nathan L. Dollenbenspeck, director, and Corey Lindy, assistant director. Drum majors are Ryan McGinnis and Allison Warner. The Manitou Warrior Band has a long history of performance at the Autumn Leaf Parade. They would like to thank the Clarion Area Chamber of Business and Industry for the relationship they have enjoyed over the years. Thanks again, and enjoy 20 centuries of autumn.
This group is actually out of central Pennsylvania,
Yes.
a little above Penn State College. So they've come a long way.
Exactly.
Couldn't be any more of an appropriate float. The Garden Club of Clarion County was founded for the purpose of promoting, conserving, and promoting the beauty in Clarion County. There are more than 80 members of the different areas of Clarion County. The ladies on today's float are enjoying the last blooms of 2000 autumn as they talk about how their gardens did this year.
Look at those beautiful flowers, Dan. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Couldn't be more appropriate. I guess we're going to hear from Jessica Curry. She's our roving reporter, so we're going to get a report from her pretty soon.
She's been going all around the streets today trying to get a lot of people's, different opinions today on today, and here she is once again with a lot more stuff for us, Jess.
Thanks, Christy. Right now, I'm talking to the head coach of the 9 and 10 Little Leaguers. Little Leaguers, is that right, Dan? This is Dan Shopstaff. And a little earlier in the parade, you probably saw the Little League team marching. And did they have a good time today?
Oh, yeah, they had a great time. They were really proud to walk through this parade, and we just want to thank Karen Pope and for inviting us to be Grand Marshals along with the Clarion athletes. It was a great honor.
That's wonderful. And we want to let your team know that they did a great job in the district championship this year.
Yeah, we were proud of them, and we always tell them good things happen to teams that work hard, and from day one they worked very hard, and it was their goal to carry this banner down through the parade this fall, and they got their goal. They worked hard, and they did it. So they're a great bunch of kids.
Good. Congratulations, and thank you, Dan. Back to you, Christy.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Well, got milk.
I know, Dan, that's all you have to say about our next girl riding down the streets at Clarion, Holly Dieter. She is the 2000-2001 Clarion Venango Dairy Princess. She is the daughter of Bob and Debbie Dieter of Utica. Holly was a 1998 graduate of Franklin High School and is now a junior elementary education and library science major at Clarion University. Joining her today are her dairy ambassadors and dairy misses. Their job is to aid Holly in promoting the dairy industry.
There they are, enjoying the day.
Exactly.
Look at that view. The Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. Taking a little break now so everybody can kind of soak in what they've seen. A lot of talent, effort.
And people are racing out to get all that candy, too, that's left out on the street.
$110,000 people enjoying the day.
And hopefully they'll all head on down to the stadium after this for, you know, the enjoyable Clarion University game.
It's the homecoming game, and we play Edinburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I will be there, will you?
I will be there.
And I cannot tell you how good the food smells here.
I know. It's a little tempting. We're sitting right next door to them.
We've been up since 9 o'clock, and I want that food so bad.
So do I. There's cinnamon rolls, gyros, onion rings, anything your heart desires is all up and down this lovely street.
Funnel cakes, I mean, wow.
And then you can go ride the rides right across the street.
Exactly.
What else is there to do?
Don't ride too quickly after it because you might get sick on some of these spinning rides.
You know, it's all right, though.
But yeah, the rides are definitely for the young and old. They have a ride that caters to everyone, and the rides today are being sponsored by J&J Amusements.
Mm-hmm. And as we saw right there, we saw S&T Bank, who is our wonderful sponsor for their technical help today.
Without them, nothing would be possible.
So, you know, it's just wonderful.
And the parade is continuing. We've seen about 130 units so far.
Basically. And it just continues to grow. If they said this year it was absolutely the largest they've ever had, just imagine next year. It'll probably just grow continuously every year.
I know. We started about 12 o'clock. That's now 2 o'clock.
Exactly.
2 hours of great talent, fun, parades, music. I mean, what more can you ask for on a perfect fall, autumn day?
And every year things get added as well to the Autumn Leaf Festival week. Like tomorrow, not only are they having the motorcycle show, but as well they're having a tractor show, which is a new addition to the parade this year.
Look at those guys dancing down there on your screen. They are from Vision Quest, the Fort Charles Young Hat Corps. It's an alternative treatment program for delinquent juveniles. It's a 3-month program designed to use military as a model, as a vehicle through which treatment is performed. We will focus on several basic principles, they say: accountability and actions, responsibility, understanding commitment and self-respect, and the respect for others. Vision Quest has numerous programs with experience in direct child care for the past 26 years.
Wow.
So it's definitely a great treatment program for, you know...
Teaches discipline.
It does. It does. We'll let you guys watch them do their thing. parade's kind of at a standstill right now. They're just kind of watching these guys do their thing.
Exactly.
They are from Vision Quest. They're the Fort Charles Young Hat Corps.
If you hear that noise flying over, we have some helicopters just flying over top today, taking in the whole entire scene.
We've had parades, or this parade, everything. There it is. There you saw it in your screen. We've had tons of planes flying over, though.
Exactly.
From
Earlier
C-130.
today, exactly, a C-130 from Youngstown Air Force Reserve, and they flew over top of us earlier, actually the start of the parade, going 250 miles per hour.
And it's a huge plane.
Very big.
These guys have a quite elaborate unit right here.
Exactly. Dan, we were saying that a lot of good things have been going on throughout the week. Now, how about we were talking to Karen Pope the other day, okay, and we were talking about food stock, and we asked her, how did food stock become about, and how did they actually come up with the name for food stock? Well, they decided that Woodstock was going on at that time, so they decided what would be something catchy that would catch people's attention, and so they came up with food stock. They called it Food Stock 99, and then this year, hopefully, they had just a success.
Good story. Does a lot of good help for the community. Here we go again. There you go. It's the Fort Charles Young Hats Corps. That group is sponsored by Vision Quest. It's an alternative treatment program for delinquent juveniles.
And coming down the street, I can see them waving to the crowd. The Clarion County Special Olympics celebrate their 13th anniversary this year. Riding on this year's float are Robbie Over, Male Athlete of the Year, Ryan Henry, Female Athlete of the Year, Mary Jennerat, Most Improved Athlete of the Year, Kevin Buddy McLean, and Jill Gardner. Spirit of the Olympic Award winner, Bernie Dittman. And accompanying the athletes is Linda Sloan, the Clarion County Hall of Fame Award winner. The Clarion County Special Olympics would like to thank their many sponsors and volunteers. They would like to give a special thanks to the Community Service Learning Office at Clarion University and Larry Mason for all their help with their floats.
Those guys are so happy to be here.
They are.
Right up behind them, another antique car. It's from Ed Brown. It's a 1951 Hudson Hornet. Beautiful condition going off your screen right now. Who's up next, Chris?
Well, we have the Alliance of Bikers aimed towards education of Pennsylvania as an organization of motorcyclists dedicated to the protection of the individual rights of motorcyclists through political change, public educations, and charitable works. We are also active in promoting motorcycle safety through both motorist and rider education and in improving the image of motorcyclists to the general public. Well, as you see right there, she is the Central New York's favorite clown. Or he is, sorry. Silly Willie. He returns for the 6th time at Autumn Leaf Festival this year.
Can't get enough of that guy. Maybe that's part of the clown.
I think so.
Called him a girl, though, Chris.
I know. Wasn't paying attention.
And right here is the All-American Soapbox Derby. It's a youth and family-oriented racing event and mostly referred to as the greatest amateur racing event in the world. It's powered only by gravity. The Derby, which went national in 1934, is the second oldest continually running car race in the United States. Definitely interesting.
Well, Dan, right here on the parade, we're representing the membership of the International Two-Cylinder Club, is a 1957 John Deere General Purpose tractor and a 1947 John Deere Standard tractor. Well, this tractor was restored by their owner, Dan Schaefer of Brookville. Two-Cylinder Club is an organization whose membership is interested in the preservation of the John Deere equipment and the important role John Deere has played in the agricultural heritage.
I just cannot believe how well these people take care of their things.
I know. It's absolutely incredible. And this is one of the cars, actually, Dan, that I really wish I had. I love the Corvettes, and here's one coming down right now.
It's a 1978 Chevy Corvette, mint condition, as everything that we've seen today is.
Owned by Bill Notatalvis.
People enjoying the view from a, what's that?
Steps of the courthouse.
That's it, steps of the courthouse. We have so much going on, I'm just blanking on information here. There's just so much to take in.
Well, Matt Higgins, State Farm, presenting Autumn on the Farm, joined Matt and his wife Michelle, Angie, and Bambi in welcoming the fall season. As the cold season approaches, Matt and the Good Neighbor Bear want to ensure families focus on safety. Please check all smoke detectors in the residence and have the furnace properly serviced. Best wishes from Matt Higgins, State Farm, for a memorable and safe autumn. Dan, I'm telling you, it's like a tongue twister for me.
I know. It has. Last week it was snowing, so definitely. It's an important thing to put out there to the public, but today it couldn't be beautiful.
Exactly.
Couldn't be any better, I should say. We've been talking for way too long today.
I know.
I am definitely enjoying this festival as much as those little kids are. And up next on your screen right now is the Laurel High School Marching Band.
The Laurel Spartan Marching Band is very honored to be performing in their third Clarion Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. Barden Armstrong Jr. is in his fourth year as the director of the band. In the past 4 years, the Laurel Band program has earned a combined total of 10 first-place ratings. The marching band has recently been honored with the acceptance in the Pittsburgh Celebrate the Seasons Parade, which is absolutely beautiful. This band from Newcastle, PA is so proud to be here.
As every band is. I mean, they've worked a long, hard time, and they haven't only come to all these festivals, they kind of tour the area. this next big group is the U.S. Army Recruiting Center right here in Clarion. Giving out candy. Wow, what a massive, massive truck.
A massive piece of equipment.
U.S. Army Recruiting is located right here in Clarion at 415 Madison Street.
Honking to the crowd.
These guys, look at the guys right. I don't know if you can see this, Christy, but they're
Yes,
right in the truck.
How exciting to be that young and be able to participate in that.
Where's dinner?
Well, I thought you'd be a couple of hours ago, and I put everything away, so I
What is
did.
this? Pizza? Pizza?
If you had just called me, I would have known what.
Dinner ready is pizza.
For information, call 1-800-END-ABUSE.
Hi, I'm Mark Despotakis, and I would like to invite you to a first-of-its-kind event to be held here at TV5, the Clarion Town Meeting. We are asking you to participate in a town hall meeting with local community leaders, including the Clarion County Commissioners. Do you have questions or issues that you would like to see addressed? If so, then this meeting is for you. We will tape the meeting on Thursday, November 30th at 7 p.m. here in the TV5 studios. If you would like to participate, call us at 393-2398. Hurry because seats may fill up quickly. Join us for a Clarion Town meeting right here at TV5.
It may not look like it, but you're watching the future of the Earth pass by. Because many of these products are made from materials you've been recycling. But to keep recycling working, you need to buy products that say, made from recycled materials. For all those next in line, it would mean the world to them.
Oh, these guys. This is the Pennsylvania State Association of Boroughs. Mr. Richard Bryan and his wife Audrey are representing the Pennsylvania State Association of Boroughs. The finest communities in the world.
That's exactly it. And waving behind are our parade marshals for today. This year's Verizon Communications parade marshals are Cal Guth, Michelle Lutz, and Mario Parner. Cal has served as parade marshal for the past 5 years. Michelle has served for the past 4 years. We thank them for their undying efforts. Without this unbeatable team, we would not have enjoyed this day.
There's our favorite Judd. Good buddy of ours. Has helped us get together everything today.
Always has helped out. Dan, well, our final antique vehicle here in today's parade, well, it's this 1959 Pontiac truck, actually.
No, I think we did the Pontiac truck before, and I think, yes.
It's absolutely
I'm not even sure really what it is, but it is definitely
Sometimes
beautiful.
you drive out of order.
Jessica Curry is on the street getting us live reports as usual, providing us with everything, local reaction, local thought. Let's go down to her and check her, see what she's doing.
Thank you. Right now we're talking to Jerry Moeller, who is from Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio, correct.
Okay, and what made you come to the Autumn Leaf Festival in Little Old Clarion?
I was born and raised here, so I grew up in this town, and I've been in Ohio for about 28 years, and I come back every year for the festival.
Well, that's great. Thanks for coming back.
Okay.
Okay, back to you, Christy and Dan.
Thank you, Jess. You know what just passed by, actually, during Jessica's interview, was the American Cancer Society.
And everyone should join the fight against cancer. It's the Relay for Life.
It's actually in the car was called the Relay Racer. It makes its debut here today to promote the American Cancer Society Relay for Life.
And we're winding down to the end. It's the last band marching their way on through. The Seneca Valley Raider Marching Band was the first place open class band winner in the 1999 Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. The band performs at all Seneca Valley High School football games, community events, and parade. The band also travels on the annual spring trip. They will be performing in Montreal, Canada this spring.
Wow. Pretty interesting.
Well, the Raider Marching Band is led by director Robert Matchett III and assistant director Kurt McNaught. Drum majors Jamie Ehler and Stephanie Dombach conduct the band on the street. Let's
Band's
take
huge.
one final listen to this band. It absolutely is huge. And it is the last band for the 47th Annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. What an enormous size of a band here.
To have that talent all come together to produce such a wonderful sound.
They have dancers, they have cheerleaders, they have majorettes, they have band members. It just goes on for miles.
Jessica Curry down on the street.
We'll be seeing her in just a little bit, Dan.
Okay.
We just want to thank one last time for helping us out today, S&T Bank, for their technical assistance for the parade. Absolutely wonderful.
Wouldn't happen without them.
Exactly. And that just about wraps up this year's Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. But before we leave today, let's check in one final time with Jessica Curry in just a few minutes, Dan. But I just want to say, you know, it's been a lot of fun with you. But
it has, our last one, and Jessica has been influential getting crowd reaction, interviews. She's
absolutely, she's wonderful. So we're going to go talk to Jessica one last time right now.
Wrapping things up here on Main Street in Clarion after the biggest and best parade ever in all 47 years of the Autumn Leaf Festival. And now I think I'm going to head over to the stadium to watch Clarion stomp all over Edinburgh. Thanks, Christy and Dan.
Thanks a lot, Jess. Well, that was definitely one of the best parades in history. But keep in mind that Autumn Leaf isn't over just yet, Dan. Right now, many of the folks in the crowd, as you can see, are headed down to the stadium to cheer the Clarion University Golden Eagles to victory over Edinburgh.
I know, it's exciting. It has been a pleasure working with you this whole time. 2 hours, and the crowd is dispersing now, and the parade comes to an end. 47th annual.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. Thanks for keeping up with us,
and we'd just like to tell you a special thanks to the Clarion Chamber of Commerce, AT&T Cable, S&T Bank, Clarion University Maintenance.
It's essential. Those companies have helped us. They're essential to our success and us bringing this to you.
Exactly, and you know, as well, next year you can tune in and there will be the 48th annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade. Absolutely wonderful. And I just want to say thank you very much, Dan. Thank you, everyone out in the Clarion area. You have been listening to the 47th annual Autumn Leaf Festival Parade.
Take it easy.